Everyone, this video is just to give you my personal experience from my use of inhalants like nitrous oxide or the whippets and stuff. Um, all I can say is fucking do not breathe that shit in one bit. Do not breathe it in. Don't start it. That shit is freaking like, it's weird, all right, because you'll hit it. For me, I was doing air duster. All right, I was inhaling air duster, and the reason I did it was because I remember like probably 15 or 20 something years ago watching intervention with my parents, and there was a person huffing air duster. So 20 something years later, I get the bright idea of like, let me try this air duster. So I started hitting it, and when I first started, I didn't know what was going on or what it could do to me. I was just like, I'm getting lit. Excuse me. I'm getting lit. That's all I could think about was like how lit I was getting. I was like that. Like I was lit, bro. Just ringing. My ears are ringing. My head's ringing. I'm just like, and I was doing it, and I just remember like at one point I remember I was I like had a knot on my head like, and I was walking around like trying to figure out how I got this knot on my head. I like, cuz I guess at the time I didn't realize I blacked out and fell on my face or my head, or like hit my head on a table, then on the ground, then got up, and then was still so blacked out I don't remember getting up. So that happened, and it wasn't until I freaking blacked out and pissed myself. I had pee on the ground, and I was on the ground face down. It wasn't until then that I realized that I'm passing out because of this stuff, which was weird because there was moments when I was hitting it, and I don't know what part of me was visualizing it, but I was seeing like emergency lights. Like there'd be moments where I'd see emergency lights, like for me, and I was like, man, I can't keep hitting this. Like maybe it's something to do with those emergency lights. It was weird. Um, and it just felt like I couldn't stop. It felt like after I first hit it, it was like, all right, like I gotta be careful. I don't want to hit it, whatever. And then I kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. Like it just wouldn't stop. Like it would not stop at all. And then I just, I pretty much treated it like cocaine, to where like with cocaine, I would do it and then I would wouldn't want to stop. So like I would make sure that by the end of the night I didn't have any coke left. So even those last bits of the night where I'm like trying to go to sleep, don't got any coke left, it was still a battle to not get more coke. But like I knew that if I didn't have any coke in the morning, then I wouldn't do it. I'd be free basically. So like I just didn't have to have no coke around or anything by the next morning after I woke up, and I could be fresh. You feel me? Like that's how I did it. So it was kind of like that with the inhalants. It's like once you start it for the day, it's kind of like you don't want to stop. And I don't think there's anything. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything addictive in those things. But I want to make this video to tell y'all, those things are dangerous. Um, they will lead you to make decisions that may or may not be good. I remember one time I got in the car with these two dudes, and we were rolling around, and we get out to this like this party spot, and they get in the car of this other two people, and they start all doing whippets, and at this time, like I'd already had my experience with the air duster, so I was like, I'm good, you feel me? Like smoke weed, I'm good, you feel me? Like but they were hitting that shit. It was crazy hearing their voices, change and stuff. And I was like, damn, it's crazy. But right after we got out of the car, like, we started pulling up to the party spot, and they got in an argument with this dude. They ended up shooting him and shit. And that shit was crazy. I don't know what that was due to the whippets. I don't know what the heck. But like, whippets just don't lead to a good time. Like, it may be like very in the moment that they're in a great time, but you'll end up finding yourself passed out on the ground, face down, if you're lucky. Because some people die from whippets. And it's not good for your lungs either. So just stay mindful, y'all. Continue to try to be happy, sober, drink some coffee, whatever, you feel me? Like, it's difficult, I understand, but we can do this, you feel me? We can maintain a positive attitude just by our own being and our own purpose. So y'all keep it cool, you feel me? Stay away from those inhalants. Stay away from the whippets. Stay away from the air dusters. Stay away from the fucking nitrous oxide tanks. It's fun and stuff until, like, you're literally blacking out, passing out, messing up your face. Like, I got lucky I didn't lose any teeth. I got lucky I didn't lose an eyeball falling on some random shit. Like, anything could happen, guys. So, just be careful with what they're doing, and stay happy.